Hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. It's been a while since I posted some content, just been having some fun. This is my first, I've decided to go up the American heavy cruiser line. I have the light cruiser line, I'm at the Cleveland, been really enjoying it. Decided to pick up the heavy cruiser line. So this is my first game in the Pensacola. The captain is on retrain, completely stock, everything. And I got an actual tier 6 fight. Tier 6 matchmaking, more often than not, you get up tiered. So I was very happy to get a tier 6 fight for my first game in the Pensacola. I heard a lot about it, mostly negative. I did hear that the guns are great. The guns can punish. 200, it has, 12? No, 10. 203 millimeter guns. It has a triple turret and a double turret, fore and aft. So 5 guns in the front, 5 guns in the rear. What it does not have is armor of any kind to speak of, and a huge citadel. The thing is like a floating citadel. Looks like you can sneeze at one of these things and get a citadel. So key to playing this is being defensive, being aware of your sides. Angling can help some, especially against other cruisers. Against battleships, though, if you take a shot, you're going to get punished hard. So be mindful of where you are. Be mindful of what guns are pointing at you. That said, I picked up preventative maintenance on this captain. My captain is in retrain, so it wouldn't have mattered here anyway. But looking back at it, I probably should have picked up priority target first. So my 11th skill point is most likely going to be priority target. All right, so this is a domination match. There are lots of juicy citadels to shoot at, and I take a shot, opening pot shot there at the Furitaka, and I'm trying to use this land just to mask my approach. Again, I played it probably a little overcautiously here at the beginning, just because of the stories I've heard on the Pensacola. But on this flank, we do have an Alba, enemy Pensacola, 2 enemy Pensacola's rather, a Congo, and an Omaha. There's a Furitaka that's heading outbound. He was the first one spotted, so rule of thumb, ladies and gentlemen, never be first in this game. Especially if you're a cruiser, light cruiser with a juicy citadel. Yeah, that Furitaka is not going to make it too much longer. And I'm actually, being stock, my gun range isn't the greatest. All right, so evaluating it, I'm looking at this Pensacola and Omaha coming in. I really don't want to engage that Congo at this time. Let's see, getting a little crowded over on this side too. I want to be mindful of my French companion here. I don't want to block him off. Somebody's shooting over my back there at the Kirov. Kirov has amazing guns too. Those are laser beams. Extreme long range. I really enjoy I'm researched up through the shores on the Russian line. Just punishing guns. 152s too, the 152 millimeter, but they do a great job. All right, as we have some of the enemy aircraft coming in, get my first aircraft shot down. Launched my catapult fighter, and here in just a moment I'm going to kick off my first defensive AA. American cruisers, Americans in general, have really strong anti-air. Some shells coming in, and that was frankly just luck that I dodged those. I was too focused on the aircraft there. So we have this Pensacola in range. I'm going to start focusing some of my attention on him as I promptly pull my first Noncer. And he is turning a complete broadside to me. Get shots out on the rear turret. And I shoot AP exclusively in this match. First Citadel. Good job. For 5,500 points of damage. 5,000. Alright. I do pick up a lot of overpins on this one, but the penetration damage that I get more than makes up for it. Mindful of torpedoes. Always watch your torpedo indicator. Those are friendlies going out. I'm going to continue to fire him, but I'm also looking at this other, kind of eyeballing this other Pensacola that's starting to cockroach behind this island. He's another potential target. This guy is intent on showing broadside. No camo either. As a tier 6, you would think you'd be wearing some camo. See what happens with this one. Another Citadel and 4 overpins. So overpins are a real thing on this one. I'm still trying to get a feel of the guns at this point. You know, the American guns have really lofty shell arcs. 1 ricochet. I didn't lead him enough on that one. So we have the other Pensacola kind of peeking out there. Take a shot. The guy is in a turn, but we get the dev strike. Good job. And you see, he wasn't really aggressively angled. I didn't catch him with a full broadside either, and we still were able to pick up enough citadels and penetration on him to dev strike him. And there's another Citadel right behind it. We actually wind up, I believe, picking up 8 Citadels in this match. There's the Omaha, showing plenty of broadside, so we'll take advantage of that as well. I don't know what's going on with the team. I didn't lead him enough. These guys are really intent on showing a lot of broadside. There's the Pensacola there as well, cockroaching behind the island. And I think he's got enough sticking out in my shell arcs I can take advantage of them to really get behind that island like that. 3 penetrations. I do like those 2 OPs. Starting to get focused by the enemy just a little bit. I've got their attention solidly. Unfortunately, Queen Elizabeth ate a couple of torps there. I just wish that the, and we'll see what happens when I upgrade the hull, but at this point I was just kind of wishing that my AA bubble was a little bit bigger. I know that the AA, Fuso was shooting at me. I know that the AA, here's another Citadel, AA goes up quite a bit when I pick up the B hull. Unfortunately lost that Omaha right as I was starting to draw a bead on him. I know that the enemy battleships, I have their attention. There he is, but he's burning. He's going to go down. So we're not going to get that Omaha. I think I put shots out on him anyway. Those were wasted rounds. Don't do that. So Mr. Fuso here is firing at, looks like the Ahoytnik. Maybe. He's not shooting at me, so that's a good thing. So we're going to start putting shots out on him and see what our guns can do against a battleship. I've heard these 203s are pretty good. 2 penetrations. Not bad. He's going to take at least 2, if not 3 torpedoes. Wow, he's going to eat a full salvo. He's done. Yep, he is done before my guns can reload. That's okay. So at this point, I'm reevaluating. I'm looking at the Budyonny and that October Revolution. The October Revolution. I don't speak Russian. Trying to think which one do I want to go for. And looking at the mini-map, I can tell that the Budyonny is heading outbound. And his guns will outrange me by quite a bit. I believe he has like 16.5 kilometers on his guns. And he has a spotter aircraft to extend it out even further. So I don't want to get in a long-range brawl with the Budyonny in an unupgraded Pensacola. That's not a good fight to pick. It looks like the October Revolution is heavily damaged. I think that was a better choice for me. So I come around, start swinging my rear guns around on him. And we're going to start putting out a few shots on this guy. At least that's my intention. But his guns are definitely pointed this way. Start putting out a few shots. And here comes some salvos, and it looks like it's coming to me. And I'm broadside. I got very lucky on that. Actually, I got very lucky on that salvo. That could have been really bad. And I realized that at that point. There's another aircraft shot down. So we do have this Pensacola and Alba. At this point, I think that those 2 would be better targets for me. And I start, yeah, there's good broadside Pensacola. Put some shots out on him. Take a few shots back and return. See what we get on this one. Penetration, not bad. I am bouncing a few shells, and that's good to see, is that I will actually bounce. Pensacola is capable of bouncing some shots, but battleship, again, battleship rounds, they're going to just tear you up. If you angle against incoming cruiser fire, there's a chance that you'll bounce them. I don't know about heavy cruisers. I don't know the math on that right off the bat, but 203s, I wouldn't want to try to take one of those on the nose anyway. Now there is that Alba. If you look at the mini map, there's an Alba down there as well that's unaccounted for. He hasn't been seen in a while. The Pensacola is running away. So unfortunately, with the unupgraded, some torpedoes, we're gonna have to try to beat those, get some torpedo beats on here. But yeah, unupgraded. My guns are unupgraded. I'm believing that the enemy Pensacola is probably fully upgraded. At least I'm treating him as if he is. So he will definitely, I will be in his range while he is not in mine. So, oh, here comes the Alba. Definitely well within gun range. I'm going to swing our attention over to him. Try to put some shots out as he begins turning out. Completely overshot him. But he does have the full attention of every ship on this flank. He's one overpin. Overpin still did some pretty decent damage, though, for an overpin. I was surprised to see that. There goes one. Bounce those shots. And Alba has 203s as well, so, okay, if you're angled, you can bounce 203. Let's see how he does against mine. Oh, got some shots inbound from that Pensacola. Yikes. Still didn't do too much, didn't take too much damage on that. I'm pleasantly surprised with the way this Pensacola is performing. It seems to be a much better Tier 6 ship than Tier 7. Alba's turning in toward me. Let's see if we can't catch him as I lose my rear turret. There we go. Alright, 2 penetrations, 1 citadel for the second kill. Now let's engage this Pensacola. The clock is starting to run down, though. We have 937 points to their 217. So, yeah, this match is all but over. As we take Charlie Point, now we own all caps. It's just this Pensacola and the carrier left. And I'm determined to duke it out toe-to-toe. But I do want to help angle, do want to help protect my citadels. Oh, that hurt. This is really close. This is going to be really close, down to the wire. 993 points, 97. The game is over. We're going to win before we can shoot again. All right. Well, kind of a draw. We'll see you post credits, okay? Okay, so that was sort of an amusing end. 2 Pensacola's trying to see which one's going to be the one to get the kill. Took more damage there than I really should have. All told, though, I was very happy with that match. I'd heard so much bad publicity about the Pensacola. I didn't know what to expect. But I am glad that I'm running the American Heavy Cruiser line now. I've been very happy in the Cleveland. As soon as I can save up enough credits, I'll be getting into the Seattle on the light side. Looking back at it, though, hindsight 2020, I should not have been going for a Citadel. I should have been shooting at a superstructure on that Pensacola. Probably would have done a lot better. Especially, you can see the little after image there. He was nose in on me. Shooting at that superstructure area, I may have been able to do a little bit better damage. But all told, I'm very happy with that first match. So we got the victory. 312,000 credits off of that, 7,550 experience, 1,500 free experience. We did pick up Dev Strike, 74,200 damage. And mind you, this is my first game in the Pensacola, and it is completely unupgraded. The captain is still in retrain, so basically no captain skills and stock hull, stock guns, stock everything. So I'm impressed with its performance. Those 203s hit like a truck. That's attested to, and we got 8 citadels, 66 shot on targets, 23 pins, 31 overpins. Let's see, shot down 6 aircraft. The AA is impressive. It's very good. It's American AA. 1 incapacitation. We got 2 kills. Looking at the team score, came out MVP. I'm very happy with that. All right. Uh, MVP on the enemy team was also a Pensacola. So Pensacola, it seems to be a solid ship. All right, so the detail report, we sank the Pensacola, we sank the Alba. Heavy damage on the other Pensacola. Omaha Fuso got a couple shots on the October Revolution there. Some chip damage on that Furitaka, and shot down 6 aircraft from the Zuiho. Of course, all of our damage came from our armor-piercing shells. Shot 203, 203 shells. Let's see, 7,000, right at 8,000 damage on our spotting. Let's see, potential damage, 898,000. It's pretty good. We received a lot of attention. And a shot at the credits and XP. I am on, opened up one of the Black Friday containers, and I got 24 hours worth of premium. So otherwise I would have gotten 181,000, which is still respectable. But after everything, we came up with 285,000. That was enough to bring my commander out of retrain, it looks like, and picked up another point. So that's going to be the 7th point on that commander. I'm running priority target, or no, I'm not. I'm running preventative maintenance, faster turret traverse, and demo expert on this captain. All right, folks. So yeah, Pensacola. I'm liking it so far. I knew to try to protect my citadels, and you saw we got a pretty decent hit on us. I think it was the October Revolution chipped us a little bit there, but yeah, guard the citadels, make use of the islands, and try to angle as best you can. Thank you for joining me, folks. Had fun. I look forward to seeing you in game.